Scientology is one of the most controversial organizations in the world. So, when I realized they occupy one of Detroit's most historic downtown buildings, I wanted to see for myself. This site sits on one of the most important sites in Detroit history, the original cornerstone where the city was first settled. One Griswold is located on the site where Antoine de la Motte Cadillac first landed and established what would become Detroit in 1701. Before there were skyscrapers and banks and any modern institutions, this corner mattered. The building you see today reflects early 20th century commercial architecture with strong lines and detailed stonework. It was a design meant to signal permanence and authority. And as I walked through, what stood out was how much of the original detail was still intact, from the architectural finishes to tiles, design elements. These weren't meant to be temporary, and the Church of Scientology Detroit really did a good job maintaining those in the restoration. I also learned about the restoration process, the care taken to preserve the building while adapting it for modern use. So, small details that tell the story, like the transition from Raymond James signage at the top of the building to now a big Scientology sign. One of the coolest things about this building is that every Church of Scientology location basically has an office dedicated to L. Ron Hubbard, and this one's was absolutely stunning. It had just every detail you could think of original to the building, including like stained glass and built-in. It was a beautiful sight to see. Regardless of how people feel about the organization, personally, I learned a lot about it. Whether I agree or disagree doesn't matter. It is important to be open to other ideas and learn what other people believe. I highly recommend scheduling a tour. The people were very nice, and you'll learn something not just about the city, you'll also learn about the Church of Scientology.